Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and improve your life. Today, we're doing episode 166 of the Daily 180, and we're picking up our series on Act As If. Today, we're going to be talking about acting as if as it applies to the physical facet. Now, it's really easy for a lot of us to look at different aspects, even within the physical facet, to say, well, where do I really want to act as if? Is it in the way that I work out? Is it in the way that I eat? I would suggest that it is more the way that you approach the physical facet. For instance, one of the most enjoyable articles that I ever read was by Laird Hamilton. For those of you who aren't familiar with Laird Hamilton, he is a world champion surfer and a legend in the surfing community. But he had a really interesting thing, a really interesting perspective on physical fitness, on health. He said, in fact, it was about the way that he approached it that caught my attention and made me say, that's really interesting. Now, he did say that he exercises, but he also said that he doesn't necessarily exercise every day. He also said that when he does exercise, sometimes he mixes it up and he'll do things that he doesn't normally do to keep his body elastic and plastic so that it can recover from other kinds of workouts. He doesn't just go surfing. He doesn't just do push-ups. He'll find other ways to challenge his body and to do different kinds of things. When it came to health, he said that he eats a Big Mac every now and again. And for those of you who know and are familiar with very high-level athletes, some of them would rather die than eat a Big Mac, right? But Laird Hamilton said, no, I'll eat a Big Mac every now and again. He says it's not a big deal. He said, I would rather have my body be like an old diesel truck than like a finely tuned high-end sports car. See, if you got an old diesel truck and a little bit of water gets in with the gas, it'll cough, it'll sputter, it'll be ugly, but it'll keep running. A little bit of gas gets in the finely tuned high-end sports car, it's dead. His idea being simply, if you get a little bit of junk food every now and again, it's probably not going to kill you as long as it's something that you're used to, that your body's used to. So be aware of it. That idea echoes an idea that was shared with me years and years and years ago, and that idea is moderation in all things. As we look at the way that we approach our physical facets, some of us are driven to be always exercising, and we get down on ourselves if we don't. We're driven to always make sure that we make the right choices with food, and we get down on ourselves if we don't. For some of us, we have some dietary restrictions that become very, very specific. They become tied to outcomes in our lives, whether or not we live or die. But for most of us, it's about approaching things with a sense of moderation. Yes, be aware of your physical health. Yes, do things that help your physical health, but maybe we don't need to obsess about them so much to the point that we drive ourselves and everybody else around us a little bit crazy. My name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.